we saw Goodra EX with Wobbuffet. Now, a lot of people are also saying that Goodra EX is good for Latios and Latios. But is it? What's good? It's your boy Rico. Welcome back to another episode of Pokemon Duel, and the Dragon Gym has finally come to a close. Well, actually, I believe you have a couple more hours left. I don't know exactly how many hours, but I know it ends today. Also, look at my haircut. I kind of look like Spoutman from Mega Man Battle Network 6. If you don't know who Spoutman is, let me show you real quick. This is Spoutman. This is kind of what I look like. I don't know. It made me think of Spoutman. If any of you guys play Mega Man Battle Network, please let me know in the comments below. It's probably my favorite franchise game of all time. But anyways, back to the video. The Dragon Gym is here. I could not get above 7 wins, you guys. I could not get above 7 wins. So my 11 streak does, in fact, end at this gym. I was just playing, and unfortunately, I lost. So we're going to collect this. We have some boosters open up. And then I have two very exciting matches to show you guys. So let's accept the rewards here. Maybe we can pull another Goodra. Actually, I don't even think you can pull Goodra, but that would be cool. Oh, we get at least a rare, and it's going to be... Wow, an Alolan Grimer. That's my second one. Third one in this gym. We get the free one. I actually got 2. My first one was from the first time I lost, so that's crazy. I got 3 Alolan Grimers out of this. My overall record, you guys... I think I went 36, 37. Let's figure out. Let's just see where we're at ranking. I'm at 152. That's not bad. Anybody around me? Hey, it's Hailmon. It's Hailmon. Sounds like a Digimon to me for some reason. I don't know how to show me how many wins we're at, but we're at like 30 something. Let's go back to League. We have a Rainbow Booster open. We have a 10 or the Lock Boosters open. And it's an uncommon. I'm hoping we can put a Weedle. A Weedle? A Weedle. Rainbow Booster. Guaranteed rare. Can it please be an EX? I want that Latios, man. I want to pull Latios. I want to get my hands on that thing. Oh, okay, we got an Altaria. I mean, I already got 3. It'd be cool if that was Mega Altaria, because I don't have Mega Altaria. But regardless, we got an EX pull. I think we got an EX pull the last video, didn't we? I think we did. So that's pretty cool. Things are going well. I think that's it. I think that covers everything. Oh yeah, let's go over my deck. We'll go over the deck when we get into the video or to the matches. So I'll be right back. All right, guys, we are back with this first game, and I apologize. Like I said, I was going to stream today, but I did not have time to stream today. I had to do a lot of adult things. I had to clean the house, had to meal prep, had to do a lot of things, so I was busy all day. Now let's take a look at my deck. This is the deck that I've been running up here, and I had to get rid of the Eon plate, the Eon flute, because of the bug that's going on. I didn't want to exploit the bug, so instead of using the Eon plate, I am using the swap spot now. And because the reason why I'm bringing the swap spot is because we have the Gumi all the way into the Goodra EX. Now I was torn. Originally, this deck had 2 Altarias. I want to run the Goodra EX and then see, its ability with the Latios. But the Gumi is just so good, especially with the Dragon Sphere. It's so good and so easy to evolve because mine's chained to 10. Look how huge that slippery swap is. Dude, that is absolutely, it's like 45. Then we have the Sliggoo, who I also changed to 10, and the slippery swap is 33. And then we have the Goodra EX with a 28 slippery swap, and I put all of my resources into the counter. So, take a look at my opponent's deck. He's got a pretty standard, scary-looking dragon deck. So the goal here is, and this is the reason why I'm torn, is because I actually have to evolve into the Goodra before I can even bring on the Latios on the board. So that, it's got to play a little slow. But a fully evolved Goodra, it hits for 150, and then the counter and the slippery swap. So let's see how this match unfolds. I'm just going to bring up the Fracture, and now I'm going to counter with the Fracture, and then he's going to be defensive with the Altaria. So I'm going to be offensive with my Altaria, and then I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to play the Dragon Sphere. I don't believe my opponent had the Dragon Sphere, so that was good for me. And then he comes up here, and we're going to stop and we're going to talk about this. When he brought up the Fracture, I get a very, very fortunate roll right there. Very fortunate roll. Now I'm going to explain this next part. I was torn when the opponent brought up the Haxorus. I was like, what do I want to challenge that with? I wanted to challenge it with the Goomy, but for some reason I was like, no, you know what? We want to try and cheese. I'm going to put my Rayquaza there. Hopefully he doesn't move up, and then I'm going to put the Goomy there, and then I'm going to go and try and get some cheese. But probably shouldn't have done that. Probably should have been safe and used my Goomy, because then I could have got the evolution easily if he were to attack me. But then my opponent moves on the Ray, and I'm like, well, now I have to go Fracture versus Fracture, because I don't want this, because he does have the Meteoric Teachings. Yeah, he has the Meteoric Teachings, and I didn't want him attacking my Fracture. And fortunately for me, I get the roll, and we get to evolve into our Haxorus. So what's my opponent do? He DCs here. Oh, and he's going straight after my Fracture. And he's got 2 Alterias. So, I mean, granted, I did hit the Dragon Claw. I am plus 10, but this man's plus 40. Plus 40 with the double Alterias. But I'm going to challenge here with the Lucario. Lucario has a good counter to the Mega Ray. So now it's time my opponent moves up. I'm like, perfect, that's fine. What we're going to do is we're going to max revive here, because I don't want this Zoro coming any closer. But we're going to max revive here with my Haxorus. And the opponent, instead of moving up his Haxorus, I'm like, okay, now it's time to cheese here. I'm not going to DC because of how big the Slippery Swap is. And fortunately, I do hit it. I'm saving my double chances for when I use a Sliggoo or the Goodra. So we get the fortunate roll there. And now we have a Sliggoo. My opponent moves back, and I'm like, okay, that's fine. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to DC. We're going to go after this Fracture. We're going to try and get the Slippery Swap, and we're going to try and get the full Evo on, and then we'll move on the Latios behind me the following turn. And yes, we do get the Slippery Swap. 3-star Slippery Swap. First try. I'm like, all right, cool. And now my Dragon Snail is fully evolved. Look at that 150 counter and the 4-star Slippery Swap. So my opponent, what does he do? Oh, he attacks. I don't know why he attacks. And I'm like, why are you attacking me with Zoro? Like, you know what Haxorus can do. You have a Haxorus. Why are you attacking me? I don't know. But I'm going to bring on my Latios the following turn. Then my opponent's going to waste his second and final max revive, and then he puts it by my Ray. I'm like, okay, I'm going to use my my ability. Now my Latios cannot die, and my opponent attacks here, and I get the fly. Man, I did not get to show off the sheer power, because I'm just going to fly over and then hop over the entry point the following turn. But there were so many possibilities that I could have done there. So many things that I wanted to do there. Oh, yeah, and if you guys didn't know, I can get rid of my Latios' ability to be banished when I use the Goodra's ability. So that's the whole thing I was trying to get. But I promise I have a better match for you right here. All right, so we're going to take a look at my opponent's deck, and it's a Dragon deck. I played back-to-back Dragon decks. Justin here, he has, I believe his chains were just 10, 10, 10, 10. What is that, 1? 1. And 0? 1. No, 0. Yeah, okay. Anyway, another Dragon deck. And what I was really happy about seeing this deck, he's got 3 1MP Mons. And these 3 1MP Mons, I know it's going to be a slow match. So I'm going to be able to set up, and he's going to be able to set up. So I go first. I'm going to Dragon Sphere here. I'm going to put it on my Altaria, and then my opponent follows suit, does the same thing. And now I'm going to move my Altaria on the board, and he's, like I said, he's going to do the same thing. I'm going to make mine go to the goal, and he does the same thing. And then I'm going to start protecting with my Lucario, because Lucario is a good goalie. But the Bowser here, I hate the Bowser. There was a huge dilemma here of what I wanted to do. Thought about using Goomy as well, but I was like, you know what? I'm going to try and cheese him, but this opponent is obviously really good. And then I make a huge mistake here. I DC, and then I'm like, wait a minute. If I DC here, I just get surrounded the following turn if I do get it, so we can't use it. But he's just going to attack with his Bowser and just come YOLO with Bowser, because Bowser, not even necessarily YOLO, because Bowser is just that much better. So, but he did hit the overheat, so I knew it was going to be a large miss. So I'm going to freely attack here, and I get the Slippery Swap, and we do get the evolution. We do get the Sliggoo. I'm like, all right, cool. And now my opponent, he has weight, so he's got to move on something else. Moves on the Ray, and I have to max here. And we're going to use Lucario, and he's probably just going to attack with the Bowser. And I'm like, okay, if he does take me out, we can just move in with Sliggoo and hopefully get the cheese. And he gets a Shell Trap. I'm like, cool. Now we can move on the Ray. Depends on what he do. We can move the Ray onto the entry point. He DCs here, and I'm like, oh no. Gets the miss. I was like, wow. Wow. But I'm dead here, so I'm just going to have to mega the following turn with the Ray. But he gets this shell trap again. I'm like, all right, cool. Now we can just say GG, boys, to the Bowser and this huge threat. Now I have to move back. This Mega Ray, or not Mega Ray, but the Shiny Ray has a lot of gold, so I have to get out of here. And now I have to defend this whole area. So I'm going to take this opportunity. I'm going to Meteoric Teachings, and I can counter these things. But the only problem is my opponent has a Zoro. So I'm just gonna move here, and I'm not going to attack. And my opponent just YOLO, like everybody is just, well, this guy's just YOLOing me. I'm like, oh, why? And fortunately for me, he gets the Supersonic, so now I am just a dodge machine, unless Justin here runs or plays the Meteor Teachings. But we got very fortunate there, 2 good KOs, and we're just we're surviving. Rolls are in our favor this match. So now he's going to take the entry point, and now I'm going to take this opportunity. Because he's going to attack here. He's going to Meteor Teachings and basically GG boys. So I have to be aggressive here, and I have to play my Lucario. And I actually like that I was able to be offensive with the Lucario. And Justin here makes a great play, because the plan was obviously to take out the Altaria, but he makes a great play and max revives the Bowser. And I'm like, well, I have to attack. I got to do something. And I get the fortunate roll on that Shiny Ray. Let's go. So now I'm going to move up here. And I'm good defending, because if he takes out my Sliggoo, I can defend with Altaria. Like I have options here, so I'm like, all right, this is fine. Now we're gonna take the entry point back. I really was hoping that I got the Slippery Swap and he hit like a miss or his white, but he does not. And now we're gonna go in. We're gonna go for the kill here. He already wasted the max revive. Let's go, Aura Sphere. Don't get it. Don't get the Aura Sphere. And then Justin comes back, freely attacks in here, and lands the break energy on my Dragon Breath. Let's go. Feels bad, man. Feels real bad, Justin. I really feel bad for Justin this match, because I was getting some favorable rolls. But because of that, I do have the Beast, the EX Goodra now, and now I'm going to bring on the Latios, and I'm going to try. We're going to play the ability. We're going to put him right next to him. Oh man, dude, Bowser and Drampa, man, or they just destroy me. So I'm gonna play the ability here. So now my Latios cannot be hallucinated, or can't be banished. Can't be banished when it gets KO'd. Opponent comes here and he attacks, and I'm like, oh, don't do it, and he gets the Whirlwind. So okay, he's getting a roll. He finally gets a roll. He gets to evolve, and this thing is a monster. Noivern is an absolute monster. But we got to cover up, man. We have to cover up. Now I can bring on my Goodra. And all he really has to do is take out my poor little Latios. And he does. I do not get a fortune roll. He basically out-damages me. But take a look what happened. I went to the PC. I did not get banished. Let's go. So I have to DC here. I need to protect my goal. He has a huge miss. And he gets the shell trap. And I'm like, no, you've got to be kidding me. And all he does is move here. And he does not attack. Does not attack. He gives me a fighting chance. I get the Slippery Swap. Would have been nice if we got the counter, but then we do get the Slippery Swap, and we live to see another day. And he's gonna take the entry point the following turn. So now I'm gonna go in. I'm like, Lucario can beat both of these mobs. Let's go. Oh no, I do KO the Altaria, and the good thing about KOing the Altaria is the Altaria had the Dragon Sphere. Now hopefully we can win this roll, and then it's GG boys. But we roll the Metal Claw and we lose. If we weren't burnt, that would have been GG. But, well, the Shiny Ray would have came on. So he moves on the Shiny Ray. So I'm like, all right, we're going to go up the left side. Let's get rid of this Noivern. Can we do it? Okay, we get the Slippery Swap. That's fair. That's good. But the problem is I still can't bring anything on the board. So I'm going to attack again. And we get the Slippery Swap again. But the good thing is, when I just realized these two mons are 1 MP. And he makes the mistake of moving up. I'm like, all right, now I'm going to threaten game here. I don't know if I would have done that. So now he realizes what he just did, and he goes after my Goodra, and Goodra coming through with that 160 Dragon Breath, and I'm like, all right, we have the momentum. Let's go. Slippery Swap for the win. Goodra EX, let's go. Counter. We get the counter. I'm like, all right, we got this. Now all we got to do is survive. Or no, he can't do anything because he has 1 MP. 1 MP. 1 MP. Let's go. GG, boys. Goodra EX coming through. But we're going to cut it there. That's the video for today. Hope you guys had a great weekend, and I mean, the Dragon hype I'm ready for it to be gone. I'm ready for it to be done. I'm ready to move on from the Dragon meta. So I'm looking forward to the next week. Oh, actually, hold on. What did we see? Let's go to desktop. What's coming up next? I totally forgot. Pokemon. Because I'm pretty sure September was already lined up for us. Let's see. Where is Pokemon Duel? There we go. God, sorry guys. So everything's laid out. We have the dream. Okay, so what is coming up next? The Alolan Raichu, the reward. The team match event is starting September 12th. Not the actual team match event. Starts on the 14th. So we're gonna have. What do you? Okay, I'll leave you guys with this. What do you guys think the teams are going to be? We are having the whole Alolan event thing coming up. So we're going to be getting the Alolan Sandslash as rewards in the Queen's Cup starting September 27th. All right, so we actually have a long time, guys, until the new banner. So I guess we just have to look forward to the Alolans coming up. So one, what are you going to see? What are we going to see for the team match events? And then the Queen's Cup, what do you guys... Oh, I was going to ask you what the rewards are, but the rewards are right here. But we're going to cut it there. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, as always, peace.